Hey guys, welcome to Very Terrible. Today guys, Rising Guardian featuring the new Regigigas V-STAR from Crown Zenith with the Giga Impact attack and also the Star Guardian ability. We're using this card to basically tank damage with its 300 high HP and using our V-Guard with Lake Acuity to reduce even more damage against, if they play V cards to attack us. We're taking 30 less damage with V-Guard and 20 less if we have a Water Energy attached to our Regigigas. So how do we play this deck? We're using our V-STAR to tank damage, and then on the next turn play Magical Echo using Altaria from Silver Tempest to basically transfer all damage counters from our Regigigas V-STAR onto their active Pokemon. So we are not just fully recovering our V-STAR, we are also placing damage. We are putting all of those damage counters onto their active. We are doing a full-on transfer, and that means we get to attack again on the next turn with our Regigigas, doing Giga Impact, and also we are allowing us to tank another time with the same Regigigas V-STAR. So we are tanking, transferring, and then tanking again while doing 230 damage with Giga Impact for only 3 colorless. So how do we do that? We have our Melony to charge up for the 3 colorless energy and also double turbo for Magical Echo. We also have our 10 copies of Basic Water with our double turbo. We have 1 energy switch for Altaria as well, and 4 copies of Melony. For our switch, we have 2 switches, 2 Escape Rope with 1 Bird Keeper, which is going to get rotated soon. But anyways, we also have our Starmie to do Energy Spiral just in case they play Arceus V-STAR with Duraludon. We actually get to play Melony and attach another Basic Water to do 300 damage, or even 350 if they have 6 or 7 energies attached to their Pokemon. If they play double turbo, if they have double turbo with 3 energies on their Duraludon, if they did 20 Nova twice, we got more than enough to kill the Duraludon VMAX on the bench with the Escape Rope or Serena. So this is a very, very powerful card that allows us to counter Duraludon VMAX specifically, or Lugia V-STAR as well. We can actually do a 2-hit knockout against that. So if they knock out one of our V-STAR, if they get past the Magical Echo, or if we have no Poncho, so they may be able to do a boss at the right time to knock out our V-STAR before we actually play Altaria to do Magical Echo. If we run out of our Altaria, they can actually do our V-STAR knockout quite easily. So we only are playing 2 copies, and by the time they knock out our first V-STAR, Starmie, we can actually play Starmie to allow them to draw another 2 prize, and then they may be down to 1 prize remaining, because knocking out the Altaria is actually important, because if they don't do that, we're just going to keep on transferring the damage counters. We are basically forcing them to knock out the Altaria for 1 prize, and then if they kill the V-STAR, they got another 2 prize, they kill another V, they got another 2, and that means they're down to 1 prize remaining, allowing us to play Star Guardian to discard any one of their bench and all attached cards, giving us a huge advantage by removing an additional attacker at the last minute. At the final countdown, if we remove the key attacker while doing a knockout in the active, they may have no extra attackers on the bench to basically draw the final prize. So this is a very, very interesting build that we have. We're incorporating a 1 prize card into the deck so that we actually are forcing our opponent to draw 5 prizes down to, reducing down to 1 prize remaining, allowing us to use our V-STAR power for this beautiful V-STAR from Crown Zenith. And we also have our Bibarel for draw support with 1 Radiant Greninja, 1 Manaphy over the bench barrier with Dunsparce for the weakness guard. We also are playing 1 Serena for the boss effect, and also 1 PokéStop to make the deck a lot more consistent, helping us draw out our balls, incense, or even our escape rope switch and level ball. So we have our regular setup cards, 4 VIP Pass, 4 quick ball with 2 capture to get our basic Pokemons out, and for the evolution we are playing 2 Ultra Balls with 3 incense as usual to get our V-STAR or Altaria. So that's all for the deck list. Now let's go for some gameplay! Louis Stay Trill. That's a long name. Tails. Ooh. It's like a golden. The song is pretty weird, isn't it? I prefer the online song, but I guess we just need to get used to it. Do you play Limitless first? No. I used to play Limitless for fun, and also for the rewards, but now I just focus on the latter. I play tournaments on the online sometimes as well, but Limitless is a bit too meta for me. Everyone plays meta there, and I prefer to go rogue, Online tours. I don't know what that is. I don't think I do any online tours. Sorry. Capture for Greninja. And then V-Guard with... If they play Meloetta, I'm so gonna flip out. 210 damage though. They need a Choice Belt, Power Tablet. It's quite easy for them to get everything. But if they search for the energy, the Fusion Strike energy, they can't search for the Power Tablet. They may have already one in their hand though. I mean, they need Elisa, Fusion Strike energy, Power Tablet. They just need 3 things. Honestly, they just need 3 things. If they have a Seal Stone, it gives them extra reach as well. So, it's just crazy. Oh, we got that. That's annoying. My favorite deck is Lugia V-STAR. Also, I love Gujo Lost Box. Where are you from? I'm from Malaysia. Sorry. I'm from Malaysia. Lugia V-STAR is actually crazy right now, because they got like a lot of one price counters. They got Stoutland V and Raikou, which is super annoying. I got surprise sniped by Raikou so many times, yo. I built a lot of rogue decks and I love one price rogue decks, and I got so close to winning a Lugia when they just played a bench. They just play a Raikou out of nowhere. They put it on the bench at the last second and then used Arceus' ability to search for the Aurora energy and then did a bench snipe for 2 prize at the last second. Like, I was like, what? I have a Manaphy in my hand. Why did I not see that? What the fuck? I didn't actually bench the Manaphy when I could have. I'm not Muslim, sorry. I'm Buddhist, or I used to be. I'm still a little bit Buddhist, because I don't think anyone can actually shake off their origins, honestly. Oh my gosh. How am I not aware that it's actually my turn now? Just wasted their time for so long. Sorry guys. Should we bench that? I don't think we should. I don't think we should bench the Gigas. But I have no idea. Let's do the Altaria first. Let's get the Swablu. Oh, you don't actually get to see. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. I agree with that. If you're searching for basic, you're not allowed to look at any other cards. Well, if you play, you know, tabletop, I feel like the judge, like there should be a middleman to search for you. There should be a middleman to do that for you, right? To look through the deck and find only basic Pokemons and let you choose one among the many basic Pokemons. If you're playing a Quick Ball, if you're playing Ultra Ball, you're only allowed to look at all the Pokemons in your deck. You're not allowed to look at any other cards in your deck. You're only allowed to look at the basic. That's actually a lot better. I agree with that. Live is actually smarter. It's making things more fair. Just wondering, since there are not many Muslims in Malaysia. There are not many Muslims. There's quite a lot though. Most Malays, and Malays are the majority. Most Malays are Muslims. I'm not Malay, but I'm Chinese, I guess. If that's what you mean, most Chinese from Malaysia are not Muslims. Or most people who speak proper English. I'm sorry, but not many Malays speak good English. It's not really their strong suit, but they have a lot of other skills. Obviously, everyone have their own skills. We actually knocked out the Mew though. That was a surprise, wasn't it? I don't think this guy is like a strong player, because I'm pretty sure Mew VMAX could have done a lot better than that. Maybe we got lucky. Maybe like we were... Did we go first? Maybe that's the reason. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure what to get. Should we get Altaria? Should we get Bibarel? Are we allowed to look back? On inspect board, there we go. I don't know what to get. How do we go back? How do you go back? Go back, okay. That's weird. Still getting used to the interface. Okay, let's just do Bibarel, I don't care. I'm gonna attach one to the Swablu. Oh man, we should have... Oh man. We actually need to play the Switch right now. Oh fuck. That was not smart. I should have drawn out the double turbo. Damn it. Shit. What am I gonna do now? It's too late. I don't actually know what to do. I don't think we need the Manaphy, we're just gonna bench another Swablu. That's how we get the Energy Switch. We have one copy though. I forgot we have 2 double turbo now. Shit. Okay, attach to that one. Draw 3. And I guess we're stuck. Oh man, we're actually stuck. That's not good. We got no switch. We got nothing. Oh. Oh man. That sucks. I'm from Virginia. 38 years old, okay. I'm... How old am I? 23, 5. Sorry. I haven't been asked this question in a long time. I'm 28 years old. I'm actually 28. Right? Yep, 28 years old. Virginia, interesting. Currently living in Pakistan. Okay. I'm originally from Malaysia, and I'm still living in Malaysia. I studied in the UK for a while, and then now I'm back in Malaysia. I prefer Malaysia, honestly, back where I'm from. It feels a bit less intense. People from the UK can be very intense. Like, they're a bit overkill sometimes. They're like over efficient, you know. It's unnecessarily efficient. Like, you don't need to be that efficient, for fuck's sake. Chill out a bit, you know what I mean? I was wondering, your English is so good. It's okay, it's not really that good. I watch a lot of TV shows, so could have been better. 140. What's happening? What is happening? They did a cross switcher. Wait. How did they not knock us out? Oh, they did a boss. Okay, not a cross switcher, a boss. I don't know what to do. We're stuck once again. Oh my god, we got 13 seconds on the clock. It used to be 15 though. Why is it 14 now? Why is Bibarel's ability not showing up? Like, only Greninja's ability is showing up. That's pretty weird. I'm not used to this interface, man. Like, if there's just basic, you don't need to click on it. If there's a basic and a special, you actually have to choose. Oh my god, this is really weird. Like, I don't even know how to play the supporter cards. Are we gonna keep her to this? I really want to play Altaria though. God's sakes. Oh man. I did not think that through. We should have attached the basic water to the Altaria. We don't have the fucking incense though. We don't have a choice. We have to do that. No incense. Still no incense. Level Ball doesn't get us anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about... I'm actually not happy about not being able to look at the deck, but I feel like it's a lot fairer. You know, a lot more fair, and it makes the game a lot more interesting because you should only be able to look at basic Pokemons, right? Ah, my mouse is not working again. Okay, we got no switches. We got our Serena. Did we? We played Bird Keeper. Okay, we played Bird Keeper. So, no regrets. Because we got a Serena. Here comes the goddamn Mew. We got 3 prize remaining. Just have to hope they don't leap. If they leap, we're done. I don't know how to survive a leap, honestly. They are down to 2 tablets. If they play a choice belt with 2 tablets, is it enough? How much is that? 300. So we got a V-Guard. They need more than 300. We just need to clean up damage counters on 1 and play the Acuity. We should be fine. If they don't play like a Temple of Sinnoh, I don't think they're doing Temple of Sinnoh though. They may have that in their deck because Lugia V-Star is afraid of Temple of Sinnoh. So if they do a Sinnoh against the Lake Acuity, they're not just blocking out the Stadium's effect, they're blocking out the V-Guard. And that means they just need 300. So Temple of Sinnoh shuts down Acuity V-Guard. Path to the Peak shuts down V-Guard and Gardevoir. I don't like playing Gardevoir because we need the draw support. But most people go for raiding Gardevoir. It's quite interesting though, but I just don't like it. It only works against V cards, kind of like V-Guard, but I feel like it's just most times doesn't do much. It's sitting there doing nothing. You can't attack with Gardevoir as well. If you have Energy Switch with Greninja, you may be able to play Moonlight Shuriken at some point. Possibly. Is an option. It's not really that easy. The possibility is quite out there, but it's still like there's still like a percentage of chance you can pull it off. Did you also migrate from PTCGL? Yeah, I did. I was playing in PTCGL for a long time. Is your battle pass finished? No. Oh, my level is on 1. Oh wait, I think I'm level 4 now. That's a different thing, isn't it? I'm tier 1 battle pass, only tier 1. So it's gonna end in a day and 11 hours. I'm actually not gonna invest on the battle pass, the premium pass. I'm just gonna wait for Scarlet and Violet because I don't need the rewards now. Okay, I'm wasting time again. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this. We're just gonna play Altaria now, right? If we don't do it now... Okay, I actually have no idea what to do. If we play Serena right, we just need Altaria right now. How many prize do they have left? 4 prize. We're just gonna bench something. And then... we can't play Bibarel though. That's annoying. We actually can't play fucking Bibarel. Okay, we got it. Yes! Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, we're gonna play the Acuity right now, maybe? How are we actually gonna do it? I don't know. Do we have any more? I'm just gonna do it, like... whatever, let's just do it. I don't care. We're gonna Magical Echo! Yeah! 14. And now we got Serena for a Genesect knockout. We should be fine. Should be good to win the game. Because they gave us a basic Mew though. They gave us a basic Mew early game. I don't think that ever happens against a Mew VMAX. It rarely happens, But it does happen. I feel like we need Drapion. If we just add one Drapion, we should be good. I don't really want to do that though. Makes the game so much more boring if you have a Drapion for your deck. They may just play a Marnie at this point. If they do a Marnie, we're gonna do Escape Rope switch, Echo again. Just gonna keep doing Echo. So that they're actually playing... Sorry, they're doing 70 less damage from their own Turbo or V-Guard and also their Acuity. Only 140, okay. That's sad. That's sad, Mew. I'm gonna play the capture. I feel like we don't need anything else. I may be wrong. They have no Oricorio. We got 2 prize remaining. Whoa, that's interesting. I love that. I love the new Serena effect. That's a lot more fun. You get to drag your opponent's bench to the active. For the online, you actually just have to click, right? I don't like that. If you're dragging, it gives him gives you a lot more power. It makes you feel more powerful. I love that. The new boss. Or like 2 power tablets and a choice belt. And then for the next one, they need the same. So if they play double turbo, they need 3 tablets and a choice belt. So that's the bad thing about Mew, is that you can't actually recycle your tablets fast enough. They got Silene with Genesect though to draw it back, but it's a coin flip. It's not really that easy to get it back. So there's always a chance you just lose your item cards. We got VIP, we shouldn't be too worried. We just need to switch out the Greninja. Bum bada bum. Greninja. Oh, I forgot. You wanted to play, right, Milka? Let me know your username so I can add you. And then we'll play the next match. I forgot that you wanted to actually play right now. Sorry. Do we do Bidoof or Altaria? We got Altaria in our hand though. Oh, we need the Dunsparce. The goddamn Dunsparce. But we should play the Dunsparce later though. Oh yay, another VIP. Okay, we're gonna do the V-Guard right now. And at some point play... they got Marnies, like a boatload of Marnies. So maybe Escape Rope right now would help. It may be too early though. Oh, what am I thinking? Is that it's maybe too early to play the Escape Rope? Should have just waited one more turn. Because even if they Marnie, we got extra switch cards. We shouldn't really be too worried. Arceus V-STAR. Flying Pikachu with Decidueye. That's a lot of Pokemons though. I mean, so many different Pokemons in the same deck. I understand that we are playing triple evolution as well, but they're not, like, one of them isn't an attacker. We got Bibarel for draw support. It's not attacking. They got 3 attackers. Arceus, Flying Pikachu, and Decidueye. 3 evolution attackers. Like, how are they able to evolve that easily? How are they able to bench their Pokemon that early in the game? How is it so consistent if you are playing that many Pokemons in the deck? That many attackers? Right? I don't think you get to have that much consistency and that much power at the same time. It's just not fair. They're gonna stall for a while with the boss, which is a really shitty thing to do. I got Dunsparce. We're forced to wait anyways, so might as well just draw cards with Greninja, dig out the second switch. So we need to knock out the VMAX and 2 V-Stars to be able to win the game. We actually played a Seal Stone for this game, which is not smart because we are not playing a basic V. I forgot that it only works for basic V Pokemons. So Sky Seal Stone only allows you to draw an extra prize if you knock out your opponent's V-Star or VMAX with attacks from your basic V Pokemon. So we're not playing a basic V attacker, we're playing a V-Star attacker. And we're also playing Altaria, which isn't a V Pokemon, and it's not doing damage with the attack. It's placing damage counters using Magical Echo, so we are not actually able to make full use. We're not actually allowed to draw an extra prize if we knock out their V-Star or VMAX with anything but the Regigigas V. We can actually play Angry Whack with the Seal Stone, but it's not that easy because the basic isn't really able to tank that much damage. Having only 240 HP, if they did 200 damage to the Regigigas though, we got 300 damage on a V-Star for a knockout, so the Seal Stone could only work if we're able to play Angry Whack at the right time. If they don't knock out our Regigigas V before we evolve, then we actually get to play it using Star Order for an extra prize. So the reason I put the Sky Seal Stone in the deck in the first place is to counter Duraludon VMAX with Arceus V-Star, but after realizing that it doesn't work for a V-Star card, I started replacing that with a Starmie, and Starmie actually works against Duraludon. So it's a lot better to use that because the Sky Seal Stone actually doesn't work at all. If you use your V-Star for a knockout, make sure you're aware of that, so don't put that card in this deck. We just made a mistake, sorry about that. I'm owning up to it now. So anyways, let's get back to the game. We got our energy switch ready for Altaria. If we get a turbo though, we don't need to switch the energies, and so they are playing a Marnie right now. We got two double turbo for Altaria, we shouldn't be too worried. We got the Bird Keeper, it's gonna get rotated, but for now we actually get to play it. Okay, so they don't have enough energy on the Decidueye or the Pikachu to attack. They could do a turbo on the Flying Pikachu and then retreat or switch for their first attack, 160 damage with the boss on the V-Star, and then we would need to get the turbo with the Bird Keeper, right? Which isn't really too easy, but we got an extra draw with our Greninja, so let's hope we get something. If they do a boss on the Gigas right now, we actually get to possibly evolve the Bibarel to draw more cards after playing the Bird Keeper. If we get an Ultra Ball, we may be able to dig for that double turbo. So I don't see any Arceus, no Arceus yet. They got nothing but the Pikachu and Decidueye, which is a bit weird. They're gonna bench it later, but apparently they didn't get their Arceus early. So Path to the Peak is locking our Radiant ability. We're also not able to do Star Guardian, and they actually played their V-Star power already. So they did Star of Fortune, drawing until they have 8 cards in their hand. And now they still didn't get the energy though. Now we actually get to play Bird Keeper for the attack. But apparently we're gonna play Melony with the Escape Rope possibly. Okay, we're gonna evolve the Bibarel, play the Heavy Ball, There we go. We got a Sky Seal Stone for this deck, which is quite stupid, honestly. I totally forgot about the basic rule. Like, it only works if you attack with your basic V Pokemon. I'm so sorry about that. We got the Escape Rope, so now we're just gonna do Giga Impact to get some damage in the game. On any one of the V Pokemons, even if we knock out the Bibarel, the Bidoof, at least we are locking them from drawing cards. And we just need a V-Star and a VMAX knockout to win the game. We got Serena inside the deck. So all we need is 5 prize draw remaining. And it's quite easy because Pikachu, we just need 2 hits. Decidueye, we need 2 hits as well. But if they keep switching though, if they keep attacking with a new Pokemon, I don't think it's that easy because I don't see any Arceus anytime. If they do Trinity Charge, they are wasting 1 turn, giving us the Arceus V in the active. So I'm pretty sure it's too late for them to play Trinity Charge, because they're gonna waste 1 entire turn just to get energies for us to draw 2 prize on the next. So that's not good for them because all we need is another VMAX knockout to win the game. So we got a pretty good head start. Let's hope we can maintain it with Altaria. We got an energy on it. We should be fine. We got Bird Keeper in our hand, waiting to switch it out. So doing Giga Impact means you actually are forced to retreat every single turn or switch. So since it has 4 energy retreat costs, we're not, able to play Air Balloon for the retreat costs. We actually have to play Switch and Escape Rope. So Switch card is not going to work, and that's the only option for post rotation. Jet Energy is going to come for the next set after Scarlet and Violet EX. So let's hope we can survive without the Jet Energy. So without Bird Keeper is going to be a bit more tricky, right? I would just swap that for another Escape Rope or another Switch, but it would be a lot better if we can get Jet Energy in the deck. Okay, if they play Marnie, it would be quite terrible because we just got the Bird Keeper in our hand. We have PokéStop in the deck though to dig for our Switch cards, so I feel like we should be fine still. Path to the Peak is locking our Greninja for so long. Let's hope we get the Stadium cards at some point. We are playing 2 copies, 1 Acuity for the damage reduction and 1 PokéStop to add consistency for the deck, helping us dig out those item searches like Incense. We don't have Capacious Bucket or Energy Search, but we do have Quick Balls and Switches, right? All of those crucial items that we may need early game. Okay, we're just gonna discard the Incense, draw with Bibarel. I think there's a glitch for the live app because your Bibarel's ability doesn't actually glow though. Normally when you're allowed to play an ability, the border of the card has like a blue glow around it, but Bibarel doesn't have a glow. Only the first time after evolving it, it shows up, but after that, every turn after that, it doesn't glow anymore. Greninja glows. If the stadium is not in play, we actually get to use the ability with the glow, which is super cool because it reminds you that you get to play the ability every single turn. Alright, we're just gonna retreat now and draw 3 prize for VMAX knockout. I don't think they can knock out the Regi in 1 hit because we got Dunsparce. They have no 1-hit knockout strategy. They could just pull out a Starmie or something at the last minute, or Widear for a surprise KO, but I don't think they have enough energies, right? Widear with Arceus would make sense, but they didn't actually do Trinity Nova at all. So without using that attack, they're not just delayed in terms of damage in the game, they're also delayed in terms of energies. They got not enough attackers. They have a lot of Pokemons in play, a lot of VMAX and V-Stars, but not enough energies to set them up for the attack. Without the Arceus, they're done. So that's basically the main game of Standard right now. If you have enough basic summons, if you can set up your bench early, That's gonna, help you a lot in the long run, because all you need is a good start to get enough attackers in play, and then you're good to go to keep on drawing prizes consistently. And if you don't break the flow, you're fine. So all you need is a perfect setup. I always say make sure you have enough basic summons in the deck, because it helps you a lot in the long run. A good start is a good game, and if you have enough VIP quick balls, capture, we need a lot more than that now. So quick ball is gonna get replaced by nest ball, but capture is gonna get rotated. We're gonna have to add 4 copies of the card that we want early in the game. Like if you are playing Arceus V-Star, you need 4 copies of it in your deck, in addition to 4 VIP and 4 nest balls, right? Otherwise, you're just not gonna get it. If you play just 3 copies, you are never gonna get your Arceus. So now we have 4 Regigigas V. When we first built the deck, we tried with 3 copies. It did not work. We just keep on getting nothing but Bidoof and Swablu on the first turn, which is horrible. And you need a lot of energies now, because our Lugia V-Star is playing so many energies. If you don't play more than 14, we have 15 or 16 energy in this deck. Pretty sure it's 15, but I think 16 is a lot more secure, because you can quite easily attach energy a lot more easily. Attach the first energy on your first turn if you play 16 copies. If you have 15, about 20% of the time, you would not get energies on your first turn to attach. And without attaching, if you don't attach energy on the first turn, you can't attack after evolving on your next. So we want to be attacking on our second turn immediately after evolving. That's ideal for Regigigas, because after attacking, we get to tank and then switch immediately to Magical Echo, switch again to do Giga Impact, and then over and over repeat the cycle. If we don't attack fast, we're forced to play Altaria first instead of doing Giga Impact as our first attack, and that is not good. Like, we don't want to be using Altaria first, because we're not doing a lot of damage with Echo. If they choose to play if they choose to do 100 plus damage to the Regi before collecting the knockout with 200 plus damage on the next turn, then we are only transferring up to 15 damage counters, for example, with Altaria. So we don't want to be doing only 150 damage for our first strike. We want to be hitting 230 with Giga Impact first, which is going to earn us a lot. It's going to help us a lot more in the long run if we can get that much damage in the game that early, right? You may even be able to score a free V knockout for your first Giga Impact if you got the energy on your first turn. So that's how important it is playing that many energies in a deck. So it really is all down to the ratio, how many copies you choose to play of your energies, trainer cards, and Pokemons, how many copies of Evolutions, V-Stars, how many copies of Bibarel that you choose to put in the deck. It really depends on what your opponent is playing though. If there are a lot of energies in meta, if for example, if they play a lot of special energies in standard meta, for most meta decks, then we actually need to fit in a lot of energies in the deck. If they play mostly, 1 energy attackers for the meta, it honestly depends on, matching up to the standard right now. What is popular right now? What are people playing? You actually have to counter that by putting more energies in your deck or more basic Pokemons in your deck, so that you actually get the better consistency for for a better start, and that's gonna help you a lot in the game, helping you make better decisions and giving you a smoother game flow, helping you draw prizes a lot faster, and making the deck more consistent. It's all about consistency, honestly. If your deck is more consistent, you win the game. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's not about the gimmicks, it's not about the combos. It really is down to the consistency, sadly. Because I quite like playing with different combos and, having fun, spicy little strategies or tricks up my sleeve. But honestly, it really comes down to the ratios, which is a bit disheartening sometimes, because some decks are way too consistent for words. Like Arceus V-Star Duraludon is just undefeatable. All they need to do is charge up the Arceus. All they need to do is evolve Starbirth, Trinity Nova, and they're done. They don't need to do anything else. That's all they have to do. They just need to bench Evolve Trinity Nova. That's it. Like, they don't need to do anything else. That's crazy. And we got Radiant Eternatus now for the Duraludon. So it's just fucking insane. We got even the Mustard for the Single Strike VMAX. I mean, it's way too broken. How do you even counter that? The only thing that comes to mind is obviously Single Strike Beedrill, but it's overused, honestly. It's just overused. I hate seeing that card in my deck. I don't want to play ever a Beedrill just to counter the meta. No way. Because Lugia V-Star is in season now, and everyone's playing double turbo for their Arceus decks, so it makes sense to play your Beedrill. But I feel like against Arceus Duraludon, the best one to go for is Starmie, because they are attaching so many energies with the Nova. They're attaching up to 6 energies in a single turn. Sorry, they have up to 6 energies in play after doing the Nova, and that means Starmie is hitting for 300 damage. With Choice Belt, you got a VMAX knockout against the Duraludon. All you need is to remember to play the Path if you are doing special energies. If you don't have special energies attached to your Starmie, if you are playing basic energies, you don't need to play the Path to the peak. That's the problem with Duraludon. Special energies don't work. Oh my god, it's way too broken. They don't need to do anything. It's crazy. And if you knock out the V-Star, you actually have to kill 2 more VMAXs to win the game. How crazy is that? If you don't play Sky Seal Stone, you have to go through not just the V-Star, but 2 more VMAX on the bench. You have to knock out 3 giant V Evolution cards just to draw the 6 prizes. While they have so much time, and they're doing so much damage as well with Trinity Nova, and also the G-Max Pulverization, which actually gets past Miltank. It gets past so many abilities. It's just crazy. I hate Duraludon right now. Okay, let's just get back to the game. Focus on this one. We got Magical Echo this turn. Are we actually gonna play it though? Do we have damage counters? Okay, we have 12 damage counters on the Pikachu is all we need. If they heal though, we may need a bit more damage on the next turn to knock it out. You never know if your opponent is actually playing Lucky Ice Pop or Center Lady in their deck. I'm pretty sure Center Lady is going to come back for post-rotation. It always comes back, right? Heal 60 damage and all special conditions. You actually get to heal 60 from your bench as well, so it's not just the active, right? We have a new supporter for Sword and Shield, Cook, which heals 10 extra damage, but it only allows you to heal your active Pokemon, which is terrible. It removes the special condition recovery for only 10 additional damage recovery. Not only that, you have the extra restriction of only allowing the active Pokemon to be recovered, and that's not good. Like, why are you having double restrictions for only extra 10 recovery? That's not worth it. It may be enough though, it may add up in some situations, so don't ignore the extra 10 recovery. We have Quad Stone now, which is interesting. If you play all 4 copies, all 4 pieces in a single turn, if you have all 4 in your hand to play, you actually get to recover all damage from all of your Pokemon, which is crazy, right? It's insane for an item card. You only get to do it once though, obviously, unless if you play Silene or an ability to retrieve item cards. There's no ability right now that actually allows you to retrieve item cards, which is pretty sad. I feel like it would be a bit too broken because we have Power Tablet still, but it would be interesting to see that ability come back after Mew gets rotated out, which isn't gonna be anytime soon, obviously, because Fusion Strike is still quite a new set. So we actually got the win right here because we just need a VMAX knockout for the final 3 prize with our Giga Impact. We got our Regigigas in the active. We haven't done Giga Impact on the last turn, so we're good to knock out the VMAX already, but apparently we're just trying to draw as many cards as we can before doing that. We even have Serena to target the Crobat on the bench. We have 2 prize remaining though, so we're just gonna play Serena right now. Pull out the Crobat. for a juicy knockout. Giga Impact, 230 damage. Look at that. That is massive. The Tomb Titan, and we got PokéStop from the prize. Victory! Yeah! Yay, we won against Flying Pikachu. Playing 3 goddamn attackers. Happy camper. This guy is just taking his sweet time, not doing anything. Flipping the coin, taking forever. The sound effects is quite cool though. Like drawing the cards, shuffling the cards, I kind of like the sound effects because it's quite realistic. Got the Regigigas. The music's still pretty weird though. I don't think I can ever get over the music. It sounds so weird. Okay, they could be playing a Duraludon. Oh, I forgot to swap out the Sky Seal Stone for a Starmie. Shit. How could I forget to do that? We're just gonna discard a capture, because they're probably gonna play a Duraludon. I can't stand Duraludon. No, Melony. Really? Got 4 copies? Come on. Give us a Melony or an Ultra Ball. Please. Don't do this to me. Why are they taking so long? Hello? Anybody? Anytime now. Finally. Choice Bell. The tool cards is inside now. It's like it should be on the outs, but it's like on the left side, which is pretty weird. They're sort of helping us with the Marnie. Maybe? I'm not even too sure. We need the Melony anyways. Serena's not gonna help us. If we get a double turbo with the Greninja, we should have played the PokéStop on the last turn, right? It would have given us a higher chance of getting our Melony if we did that. I knew it. I knew it's a Duraludon. What I told ya. What did I tell ya? Goddamn Duraludon all the fucking time. So no V-Guard. Because we gotta watch out for Duraludon. 50 plus 230 is actually enough. So we're gonna do 50 first. Oh, such a weird weird noise. Gonna do a boss now. No energies. Would you believe that? Arceus didn't get the energy on the first turn. If they got the evolution though, they can double turbo for to charge up the Duraludon. So they're still not out of the game. For sure. Oh, here comes the V-Star. Oh my god, Crown Zenith Arceus. Look at that thing. Golden. The golden dramatic art. Look at that. Hypernova. The money. Look at the money. Star Birth. Double turbo. Switch. They should be evolving the bench though, right? If they evolve the bench, they don't need to switch. That's quite silly. Come on. Escape Rope is gonna give us a knockout though. Oh, we're gonna do Escape Rope right now. It's either gonna give us a V-Star knockout. Well, I don't think we should do Escape Rope. They're gonna evolve this one, and they're either gonna evolve the VMAX or the V-Star. I feel like it's easier for them to evolve the VMAX. So let's just do the knockout. We're gonna do the knockout on probably the V-Star and then get 2 prize. I don't think we should play the Greninja. Probably not gonna get anything. Oh my god, they just gave us the Duraludon. Ahaha. Got a Duraludon knockout. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was delicious. That was a good win. Hahaha. Yeah. Well, we got 5 coins. Okay, let's go for our next one. Right now we're up against Arceus V-Star with Blissey. They're attaching energy from the deck and from the discard pile, using Blissful Blast and Nova for a billion damage, using Blissey at the last minute for big knockouts. So we gotta watch out for Blissey because they are doing a one-hit knockout at some point. If we don't deal with the Blissey fast enough, they may be able to do an OHKO on the Gigas, and we can't actually afford to lose our Regigigas to the Blissey, because if they do a one-hit knockout and if we don't deal with it on the next turn, they're gonna do another OHKO immediately after. So we have to at least get some damage in the game with Blissey. If they play Hyper Potion, at least they're forced to discard their energies, doing less damage on the next turn. So it's only 30x, we don't really need to worry. If they play Widear with Blissey Arceus, it would be a lot more powerful, because Widear is doing 40x damage for each energy attached. So they need a lot less energy for a one-hit knockout against a V-Star, against a VMAX. Okay, we got VIP on the first turn, that's great. Got a super turbo start. We have the energy as well, that's grand. We can't even get the Greninja with a quick ball later. So if we do concealed cards though, we're forced to discard the soul energy from our hand, gambling for another just to attach on the first turn. I feel like we should just attach the energy right now instead of playing the ability. Let's just Ultra Ball for Bibarel. We may not get Bibarel in the deck, but we at least just need to wait for the energy. If we got a basic water, we can use concealed cards and Melony for turbo draw on the next turn. Even without the Ultra Ball for Bibarel, I feel like we're still good. We definitely have to attach the energy right now. Because all we need is a double turbo to attack, right? Or a Melony. It's not that easy to play Melony though. So if we don't have Bibarel inside the deck, it would be quite terrible. And we are only playing one copy, so we should be fine if we get an energy from the top deck. Just saying. Like, we have 10 water energy in this deck. It shouldn't be that difficult for us to draw an energy. So here comes the cape. 300 Tankiest Blissey for a basic V Pokemon. Can you imagine? 300 HP. It's actually scary to think about the EX version of Blissey. Like, can you imagine how much HP it would have? Wailord EX, Blissey EX. They would have possibly abilities that reduce damage as well. So it would be just crazy. We have Cooper Raja though. We have Cooper Raja EX just released recently from Clay Burst, Snow Hazard, I think. That actually has 300 HP for stage 1 EX and reducing 30 damage for an ability. You know, it's taking 30 less damage from attacks each time it receives damage, and that's just crazy. Right, we got Crystal Cave for Cooper Raja. We have Lucky Eyes Pop, and those heal cards like Radiant Serena. It's just insane. Tanky, V-Guard. So we got Greninja for the draw. We're just gonna discard the capture. If we play double turbo right now, I don't think it's gonna help us because we are doing only 80 damage with Angry Whack. And unfortunately, even after evolving on the next turn, Giga Impact would not be enough to finish off the Blissey. So might as well just attach the water right now. If we attach the water though, we can't play Melony on the next turn. But we do have Bibarel to help us draw cards. So I'm actually not sure what to do right now. If we discard the water energy on the next turn, then we get to play Melony, right? I don't think we should be attaching the double turbo. Unless if we want to get a second Regi. We should definitely be playing one of the quick balls though, but we discarded too many things already. I don't really want to discard any other supporter cards from my hand. We played that many supporters already. If we get the Swablu, it would be a lot better because we actually need to evolve the Altaria as fast as possible. They already have that much energy on Blissey anyways, so we need to be thinking about charging up the Altaria already, and we have no Swablu on the bench. They did a Marnie helping us. We got our capture for Swablu, but are we able to survive this Blissey? Okay, they have no energies in the discard pile. They got it on the last turn, but for this turn they didn't manage to discard enough energies. So we are fortunately able to survive one turn for the Regi at least. So we're gonna capture a Swablu, bench another Regi. Let's evolve later. I don't think they have heal cards. If they are playing heal cards, it would be quite terrible. I'm choosing to evolve later because we are going into confusion after using the attack. And if we evolve right now, doing Giga Impact, we have a lot more damage in the game, but we're actually not allowed to attack on the next turn after playing that, after using Giga Impact. So we have to switch retreat in order to attack with the same Gigas, with the same V-Star, or switch to the Altaria with a double turbo, do Magical Echo. It's not that easy to pull out Magical Echo with double turbo since we just got Marnie. So I feel like it's a lot safer to do Angry Whack first and then Giga Impact. Pretty sure they have no heal cards because they're playing an evolution with Blissey. If they play nothing but Blissey, you would be expecting heal cards, but they are doing Arceus V-Star and Blissey. So I don't think they get to fit in that many items in addition to the multiple energies and the V-Star with Incense, Quick Ball, Cape as well. They have Path to the Peak as well. Very interesting. It's locking their own abilities though. So they can't play Starbirth. I wonder. Alistair helping them discard their energies. Alistair is getting rotated, can you imagine? It's not really a big card for standard, but it does give you the option of discarding certain things from your hand. If you have to discard, if you're playing Alistair with a Magikarp deck or a Spiritomb deck, for example, it would help you a lot, right? But you wouldn't be playing more than one copy anyways. I don't think it would be wise to add more than a single copy of that supporter, because you're only drawing 3 cards. But the good thing about Alistair is that you don't discard before drawing though. If you have, for example, a Spiritomb inside the top 3 cards of a deck, you're allowed to discard it after drawing it into your hand, right? Whereas with Milo, Zenith's Resolve, Research, Serena, you have to discard first before drawing cards into your hand. So Alistair is actually giving you a higher chance of discarding the right cards from, after drawing, allowing you to do more damage with Spiritomb, Chain of Spirits, or Magikarp. Forgot the attack. Waterfall something, I think. I'm not actually sure right now. Alrighty. We're gonna evolve now. So it's a new Blissey. They just retreated. They switched, my bad. And now they have enough energies to do big damage, but not quite enough to do a knockout with the second Blissey. So we're safe. We just need to get the Altaria in time. We have the double turbo in our hand. We should be fine. They're not doing a one-hit knockout anytime soon. You don't need to worry. We have even our Regigigas on the bench. Getting ready for the knockout. So we're definitely good to go. 230 damage on the second V. So we actually have to finish off 3 V Pokemons to win this game, which is quite unfortunate. So Blissey is super annoying. You're forced to hit twice just to knock out a V for 2 price. You may actually need more turns than that if they play heal cards. So that's the crazy thing about Blissey. It's gonna get rotated so hard though, because special energies is gonna be no more. We still have lucky energy, but no more powerful. Double turbo is staying, but powerful and Aurora leaving is a big deal. Suspicious Food Tin also no more. But we have Honey and Lucky Ice Pop for standard still. Staying in rotation. Ice Pop especially, really annoying. Cook, Pokemon Center Lady, Quad Stone for Blissey would be interesting, I guess. Okay, we got the V-Guard and the Escape Rope. Do we have enough to attack with... I don't think we can do a knockout though. With the... Okay, oh, we're playing Altaria first. Right. We have to Echo, I forgot. So the minute you have any damage counters on your first V-Star, you have to do a switch Echo just to clean up the damage counters from your V-Star. So you get to tank again on the next turn, right? Okay. We're gonna draw cards with Bibarel. We're drawing only 1. Still better than nothing. Level Ball. Okay, we got the second Swablu in place. Setting up for another Echo. And now we're resetting the damage that they're doing. Hitting the Arceus. But they have 2 Blisseys on the bench. We gotta actually watch out. They may just play Nova for extra energies from the deck. And then OHKO the Gigas at some point. So it's still anyone's game at this point, honestly. Altaria may not help us anymore. If they're down to 1 price though, we got Star Guardian to discard one of the Blisseys. So we should be fine, I think. Starmie is gonna help us so much though, because they're attaching so many energies to the Blissey. If we get the Starmie, we're definitely gonna play it for a massive knockout. Energy Spiral is gonna give us such an easy knockout, right? We just need 1 hit on the Blissey. We got 2 free prizes. Industrious Incisor. We have the switch for the next turn. We don't have enough energies on the second Altaria though. Oh wait, that was the first Altaria. So we can actually switch and echo again, because they knocked out the Swablu. Oh my god. And what are we gonna get from the prize? We got another turbo! Yeah! We don't need it though. We have enough energies in play already. We may actually start charging up Greninja just for fun, because we actually have more than enough energies. We just need one last energy on the bench Gigas and we should be good. And somehow evolve it as well. Okay, the second Blissey has no energies attached. They are not playing enough switch cards apparently. If they play switch card, they should be able to retain the energy while doing Trinity Nova. But bad thing about Blissey is that Poncho doesn't work, so even if you switch to the bench, your opponent can quite easily do a boss and finish it off. So Nova for Blissey is quite questionable honestly, because boss is very is all over the place in standard right now, and they can quite easily do a boss on your Blissey, get some damage on it, and then, you know, deny you the knockout, deny you the OHKO. So they benched another one, a third Blissey. That's a lot of Blisseys. And on the Psychic Energy, they're probably playing the Suspicious Foot Tin. And I'm just realizing that they're playing the path to counter Duraludon VMAX, because they're doing full-on special energy attackers. Against Skyscraper, they got Path to the Peak. Makes sense, right? They have no other choice, honestly. Blissey works way better with special energies. Obviously. Even after rotation, we got double turbo still, so it should be fine. Anyways, we're gonna finish off the Blissey right now with Angry Whack for 100 damage, confusing our own Reggie in the active. We should be fine, as long as we can evolve at some point in the game. We're not getting the V-Star though. Greninja is not helping us draw out the V-Star. We haven't got any of our stadium cards. We are playing one PokéStop and one Lake Acuity, but for some reason, they are not showing up. None of our stadium is showing up. Okay, one last V knockout and we're good for the win. If we can just get Starmie, it would be a hell lot easier. So here comes another Alistair. Discarding another special energy. $40 damage. Lucky energy is actually quite interesting. It's meant for Blissey, isn't it? Chansey, Blissey, Lucky. Oh, we got the Starmie. Let's do a checkmate. Let's just attach the water energy on the Starmie and hit it with Giga Impact. Oh wait, we can't do it though. We're forced to flip the coin. If we retreat, we're not allowed to attach energy on the Starmie, because we need 4 energies to retreat. So there's still a risk if we're playing, if we're benching the Starmie right now. There's definitely a risk. If they do a boss to knock out the Starmie, I feel like we still got the window, because we can do Giga Impact and Angry Whack twice in a row. So we got a Tails, unfortunately. Our Reggie is not going to survive the next turn, I don't think. But it would actually be better, because we don't need to search for the evolution, and we can just win the game with Energy Spiral. If they do a boss, we need 2 more turns. Double turbo, good. Keep attaching those energies, keep them up. Oh, they didn't knock us out. Surprise, surprise. It wasn't actually enough. Okay, we got Melony, that's it. It's over. Melony for the retreat cost. Let's see if we can get the switch card. We shouldn't be playing Escape Rope. It's actually the same though, because it works for each energy attached to all of our opponent's Pokemon. So even if we're hitting 300 plus damage, we're still knocking out the Arceus with the Escape Rope. Because they have so many energies in play. Look at that, so much damage. 50x each energy attached in play on your opponent's side. And we just killed the Blissey with one hit using Starmie for Energy Spiral. Yeah, victory! I believed in my deck and it believed in me. That's so corny. I'm so happy about that because Scarlet and Violet is coming soon and we need those credits. We need it like crazy. They're giving us Mimikyu EX early. I'm not sure why. Mimikyu EX on the bundle for the shop. And it's actually pretty interesting. Doing 30x damage for each energy attached to both active. Your opponent won the coin flip. Okay, we got a quick ball. Mulligan 2. Look at that. We got Reggie on the first turn. Oh, but we got no energies. Got nothing else. Oh god. What are we gonna do without incense? What are we gonna do without water energies? Give us an Ultra Ball at least. Come on. They just love giving us the evolutions that we don't need. But we need that, obviously, but we don't need this that early. Okay, we got the energy, at least. Is it our second? Do we go second? Oh, okay. Forgot to play my item. We are going second. So how's life in Pakistan? Is the food good? Food here is pretty good though. I love Malaysian food. I don't really quite like the food in UK. It's not bad. I mean, they have good sausages. They have really nice meat. The meat there is really good. Like, they have really quality meat over there. But I feel like they lack the spices, you know. They have no proper spice for their food. And you need that. You need that for to give you the proper satisfaction. So we got a V-Star, we got a Bibarel. We're just gonna draw cards right now. Draw 5. Got the energy. We got the knockout. I mean, it's pretty easy. I don't know why it's so easy right now. Oh, we're doing 20 less damage. Okay, never mind. We got a pretty consistent deck, so that's probably the reason why. Got the Melony, but no water energy in the discard pile. So, think we need more Ultra Balls. Or like an Aurora to discard anything from our hand that we don't need. We could do the V-Guard and Energy Switch to the Altaria right now. But we need to switch though. right? They're not doing any damage this turn. I don't like the fact that the stadium is so close. It's too close, isn't it? They have the lost zone over here, which is fun. The lost zone is actually it's like a black hole now, which I'm loving. I love the lost zone being like a black hole. You get to click on it and it shows you the cards in there. I love that. The stadium is a bit too close. Why is it so close? Should be like a little bit over there. Like, come on. It's blocking the view. Articuno. Galarian Articuno. Ooh, 2 bosses in your hand. Ooh. That hurts. That's gotta sting. It's a Shadow Rider deck, a proper Shadow Rider. They're all actually post-rotation cards though. Evolving Skies, Chilling Rain, not the air balloon obviously, but not the training card. But it's very future forward. Chilling Rain, Evolving Skies, so what are we gonna do now? We can't attack. Can't play the Melony. We can play the Energy Switch, but that's about it. Are we gonna do... They got enough energy to set up for the VMAX, but they don't have the bench V yet. So I think I'm just gonna do that right now. Articuno is gonna snipe the bench at some point. So we could maybe just not play the switch yet, right? Could just do the energy switch right now. And then play the Bibarel. Maybe get a quick ball to discard the water. We don't have the quick ball though. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. We got the water energy, but we can't discard it because we got no Greninja. Oh well. We should have played that. Just transfer the energy, so Gigas is actually not taking 20 less damage, even with the Acuity in play. Metaspira. Metaspira? Incense. They got the VMAX. The biggest issue of this game, yo. Getting the basic Pokemon. That's the biggest issue right now. I can't wait for capture to get rotated. Like, Shadow Rider is not allowed to play capture. That's the biggest issue with this game. But they have Fog Crystal though. I don't think they're playing that. That's the reason they're not getting the basic. They have Fog Crystal and they're not using it in their deck. For any other deck that plays colorless, that has any colorless cost, you are forced to play capture. I can't wait for rotation. No more goddamn capture energy. I hate that card so much. Oh no, they just killed the Bibarel? That was a surprise knockout. I wasn't expecting that. Because they know we have the Altaria. It's either the Altaria or the Bibarel. They got the boss. They just played... They got 3 in the discard pile. Oh wait, it's our turn. Okay, sorry. I'm still getting used to the interface. Don't... Sorry guys, don't judge me. I'm always not aware when it's actually my turn. What is happening? Okay, we got the switch at some point. We can't actually play the Melony. That sucks. Oh man, we should have just done... Angry Whack. It's not enough to do the knockout though. Why isn't it 120 plus? 100 plus is quite terrible. It would be too much though, right? Because it's doing 10 more damage for each damage counter on itself. And if it's 120 plus, it would be a bit too broken, I guess. Because it just need 21 damage counters on itself to do a VMAX knockout. Cresselia. Ooh, look at that. It looks almost like a web page, doesn't it? It looks like a web page. It looks a bit too formal. I don't like it. Got Ultra Ball. Finally get to discard the energy, but we just attach it on the last turn. So much for that. I don't think they can kill us yet. But if they have enough... Well, they just bench another Cresselia? Are you serious? If they have another Articuno, they may be able to do a surprise knockout. They need a lot of energies though. Okay, apparently we're stuck for this turn. We're just gonna take it, whatever. Just gonna pass the turn. Wait for the water energy. We're gonna wait for the water energy, wait for the damage. So they need 310 to knock us out. And that means they need 10 energies, I guess. They have 1. If they play enough nets, they may be able to re-bench the Articuno for like 6 energies. 7, 8, 9 is not even enough. Okay, we got the water. We're gonna play the Melony right now. Discard those 2. And get the Greninja, I guess. Oh wait, we need the VMAX. Sorry, the V-Star. We should be getting the Greninja though, right? I mean, why are we not doing that? Melony is pretty weird. The interface is very weird. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, man. We're just gonna attach it to Altaria. I don't care. We have no Serena, unfortunately, so we're just gonna impact on the Cresselia. We got 3 price remaining, so if they bench another Shadow, it's gonna be done for them. Just need to draw out the Serena. I don't think it's that easy though. Calyrex Rider is a tough deck to beat. What is your streak right now? Yeah, Calyrex is a tough one. Because they have Adventurous Discovery, they got Radiant Eternatus now, which is crazy. For Ice Rider though, it's gonna be a bit more difficult post-rotation because they have no more shady dealings. I don't think Ice Rider is that big right now, but if you play Ice Rider with Palkia V-Star, it's actually still in the game, I think. But Palkia V-Star works better with Kyurem, right? I feel like my streak right now is just, we got a win on the last one. That's the first one. That was the first win. Oh no, was it the first win? Oh man, they just conceded. Oh well, I got distracted, sorry guys. Yeah, so we won against the Dialga with Zacian and then Mew VMAX after that, and this is our 3rd win against Shadow Rider. You win the coin flip. You will go first. Mulligans. 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 Pretty tired right now. Gotta get some rest. Regigigas. Oh. Again, I didn't realize it's my turn. Oh, it's quite annoying. The blue lights. Gotta be aware of them blue lights. Your turn. Okay. We're gonna do VIP, ℚ Greninja, and that. Don't need Altaria yet. The Turbo and Seal cards. Oh, okay. Let's do another VIP. Wait, what are they playing though? Zamazenta. It's pretty lame. Let's do those two then. They may just pull a Avery on us, but we got more Regigigas than we need, so not too worried about that. We're gonna discard a capture on the next turn. Oh, we should be attaching the capture to the active though, right? And then keep the turbo for the Altaria to do Magical Echo at some point. Magical Echo. Go back. Really old deck. Really old deck. But here comes them saucers. Here comes Intrepid Sword. Are they gonna do that first or just instant Metal Saucer? Okay, no Metal Saucer. No Saucer, we're good. Do we have the V-Star? I think, oh, we have 3 copies. So we have 3 copies still. No Rod for this list. Honestly, feel more comfortable with that. I don't think Rod is that necessary, but with a Bibarel deck, you should always be adding a Rod and a Paw Pad, honestly. But I don't really want to do that. Just don't feel like it. Sorry. So we're just gonna draw cards now, and then play conceal cards if we get a water. No water. That's fine. We're gonna Melony onto the second one. Oops. Oh man, I keep pressing the wrong button. We're gonna play Melony again on the next turn. Okay, we got the Altaria. Tip off right now. Ah, what? Come on. So Acuity is not helping. Not for the active, because we got no water energy attached to the active Gigas. That's the bad thing for capture. I mean, I can't stress how happy I would be after rotation, because no more goddamn capture. Keep saying the same things, I know, but it's really an annoying card. I mean, I can't stand that card. It's actually not a knockout though, so we may need Choice Belt. We may need to play Choice Belt for this deck, just to make it a little bit better. Got the switch, we got Turbo, just need to play them and hope they don't play a Marnie. If they do a Marnie, we got Energy Switch somewhere in the deck. Primate Wisdom. We have to switch either ways, so we have no option. If they don't retreat or switch though, we're just gonna hammer in for the knockout. If we hammer in, I don't think they have enough damage to knock it out if they don't play a Choice Belt. They may just do Choice Belt though. Okay, it's like the standard, I think it's the deck that they're given. The beginner deck. I mean, what's it called again? The default deck that you get to play with. You should be building decks of your own. I mean, this guy probably haven't migrated yet. Crobat inactive. Just gonna Melody right now. Probably evolve since we got a knockout on the Crobat. Okay, we're just gonna Ultra Ball for the V-Star. Yeah, not gonna sub that for a Rod. If we're getting a Rod, we need to swap out maybe an Energy, but not the Water Energy. We're gonna switch to that. Acuity. And wait, we got Bibarel. Okay, Incense. We're gonna keep the energy for Altaria. My mouse is just glitching all over the place. It's the platform. The wet platform. But another Melony. And a Manaphy. HP, tanking with V-Guard, tanking with Lake Acuity, but we have one copy of the Stadium, because we're making things more consistent now with the PokéStop. And because of that one PokéStop, we're getting our cards easier into the hand. As you can see, it's making the deck a lot more consistent. Because we're actually playing against a full basic deck. It's a huge achievement, because we have so many evolutions. And the fact that we're doing everything so smoothly against a full basic deck, I feel like it's a big achievement. Definitely, right? Okay. They're still not doing any damage, unfortunately. So... I kind of just want to wait for them to do something before playing my switch cards. We can't actually play the Melony though. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything. We should not be attaching the double turbo that early though. We should have just done a V-Guard on a Swablu or the Altaria. I don't think we should be benching a second Swablu that early. It's way too early. If they do an Avery, we're just gonna discard the Greninja maybe? Or the Bibarel. Possibly the Bibarel, because we got Melony still not able to be... We're actually not able to play the Melony because we have no water energy. So if we got a water energy from the top deck, we could easily draw and discard for Melony to draw more cards, right? We got Melony with Greninja. That alone should be enough. And at the moment we don't need any cards, because we got pure energies attached to everything. But we do need the switch though. So PokéStop is helping you get the switches, I guess. It's helping you discard the water energy for Melony. It's helping you evolve and bench basics. If you get it on your first turn going first, you can actually dig for your VIP. So that's actually a very good addition. It makes the deck a hell lot more consistent than you think. That one PokéStop. Oh my god, I love that art though. I love that animation for the metal type. It's like twisting, it's almost like a vault. That looks so cool. So cool. I'm not gonna discard the Acuity though. I really want to play the PokéStop, but not enough to discard my Acuity. Okay, they just gave us a free knockout right there. Are we gonna take it? Probably. I'm just gonna attach one to the Gigas because we have the Acuity. And we actually don't have a water energy attached to the bench. So we got another V knockout. So we have 11 damage counters. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Zacian is actually able to knock us out. We have no V guard. Oh shit! How did I not see that? We have 190 HP left. Oh no, they just need 210 damage. Zacian can easily knock us out here. They need the energy switch though. Or like a switch, right? Metal Saucer switch, they got enough energies. Brave Blade for knockout. If they do that though, they need the cape to survive the next turn. So we got 2 price remaining. I feel like we still have to be careful though, because they can quite easily just avoid the knockout by switching to the bench at the last minute. So we need either to pull out the Serena or play Altaria at the right time. If they don't knock us out right now, we should be digging for the switch. Oh man, another Marty. Oh man. Okay, we got the switch. That's good. Another Swablu. It's over though. If they don't play the cape, we don't even need to play the Altaria. We're gonna do it anyways. Because that's the main idea of this deck. Is Magical Echo comboing with let's just play Bibarel. We should be playing out the heavy ball, but I don't think we need anything else, honestly. Comboing with Lost Impact. Sorry, Giga Impact. Lost Impact is Giratina. How did I mix that up? My bad. Boss's Order. Oh, 230 damage. It's not enough. Go ahead. We're just gonna echo a second time. Echo a second time for a knockout would be delicious though. I mean, we can retreat, right? Because we got 2 price remaining. We're just gonna retreat. Come on, you know you want to, Zacian. Just hit it. Oh. Thought I closed. Okay, here comes Primate Wisdom. You know you want to. Hit me! Hit me! Regigigas. Our V stars like Hit me, Zacian! Hit me! Hit me! Come on, hurry up. What's taking so long? Are you playing the V-Star? Oh my gosh, if they have the V-Star though, can you imagine? The Zacian V-Star is actually doing a one-hit knockout. We have no V-Guard, so 320 damage is actually enough to knock us out. Holy shit. Thank God they're not playing the V-Star. Okay. So, what do we do now? Oh my gosh, they just conceded. Yeah. I don't know what that interface was, but I'm pretty sure if we just clicked OK, we would do damage. Mew VMAX, always getting the basics fast. I mean, we had 4 Gigas now. If we're not getting it on the first turn, I don't think we can survive a Mew VMAX. Hurry up. What's taking so long? It's the same guy? Oh my gosh. It's actually the same guy? No way. Oh man. We got capture at least. It's still not looking good though. If we don't get a double turbo, we can't do any damage on the second turn. It's a Mew VMAX tech. This guy bought the bundle, so he got like the gold one. How many cards would you like to draw? That's funny that you would ask that. The highest number, obviously. We got VIP, yay! Finally. Finally. Are we actually gonna get Greninja or the Bidoof? We actually have the luxury to get both. So we got capture. Oh man. We can't discard the V-Guard. I'm not gonna discard the V-Guard. We have to get the Swablu at some point, but I don't think we need it that early. So we got a good start. I'm happy. Let's pause the turn. Just Manaphy getting stuck in the active is not good. So they got Eureka Rio in the active, in play, sorry. And we're doing 20 less damage to all of their Pokemon. And that's not good. Another Meloetta. Only one Mew. So they're playing a full force Meloetta. That's actually pretty smart. And really annoying. So they're gonna attach like one Fusion Strike energy to each Pokemon now. Oh god, that's not good. They're actually gonna play another Elisa onto both the Meloetta. So spreading the Fusion Strike energy is gonna actually help them do a lot more damage over time. Because if we kill one Meloetta or the Mew, they're down to 210 damage, which is still a lot. So that's actually a pretty smart play. Energy Mix. I'm gonna search for another Fusion Strike energy. Or are they? If they attach the basic onto the Meloetta, they just need Elisa double turbo. Okay. They got nothing but special energies. That's weird. Temple of Sinnoh. Like, what about that? We're gonna do the Bibarel right now. Possibly bench the Swablu with a heavy ball. I think we would get anything. Oh my gosh. Wait. 3. What does that mean? What does 3 mean? That's such a weird... Oh, it's prize number 3, I think. We're just gonna attach the energy over here. Hopefully getting a water energy and a switch. If we can... Oh man, we don't have the water energy. If we just need the water though. That's pretty sad. Oh well. If we got the knockout, it would be big. Got 10 basic waters, just not showing up. And it's depressing. Too many switch cards? Possibly. Too many V-stars, I think. Maybe 2 copies is good enough. I don't like that though. It doesn't feel secure enough for me. I feel better with like 3 of the basic. Sorry, 3 of the V-star and 4 of the basic. Silene. Fusion Strike System. So they can't play Psychic Leap unless if they do a net, and Mew VMAX don't play nets because they got no space for that, right? Oh, Arc Phone, that's interesting. Arc Phone with Silene. What? Does that make sense? Maybe? Is that a treasure energy? Arc Phone with Silene, because you're putting it at the top of deck, right? But from the discard pile though. Why would you need to get it from the prize? Maybe they're just trying to get something out from the prize with Arc Phone? You don't get to look at the prize though. Oh, it's our turn, my bad. Oh man. Oh shit. This is bad. Oh no, we have to waste a fucking switch now. We can't play the Melony. I'm pretty confident we're gonna get something. We're gonna get the energy, right? I'm pretty confident with that. Got a lot of energies in the deck. There we go. Okay. We're actually forced to play the switch right now. I did not think that through. We should have just put something else as the active. Oh man, that was stupid. If we retreat, we lose the energies, but at least possibly we would get the double turbo with the Melony. Oh, I'm not liking this. I think we need another Ultra Ball. If we play another Ultra Ball, one less V-Star. Maybe that would help. If they play enough tablets though. Oh my god, another Elisa. Okay, thank god. If they attach another one from their hand though, why are they attaching it to the Mew? They should be attaching it to the goddamn Meloetta. What? That makes no sense. 160? What is happening? But they're doing 50 less damage. No power tablets, no choice belt. That's very weird. That's too weird, yo. We got the turbo. Good news, we got the turbo, but let's hope we get the switch though. We're just gonna discard the evolutions, I guess. I don't really want to discard my Altaria, because we may need it. I feel like we should play a Rod. Are we gonna discard the V-Guard or the Altaria? I don't know. Whatever. If we bench another one though. Okay, I actually don't know what to do right now. This is quite possibly the worst decision I've ever made. To bench the Gigas, the second copy. But I don't know. It may actually save us. You never know, honestly. Let's do the Melony onto this one, because we may need to retreat. If we play another turbo, okay. Got no switch. We could have done the switch this turn if we did not play the wrong cards on the last. Oh man, no switch, no escape rope. That's bad. We have no choice. Discard all 4 just to play Magical Echo. Let's discard that as well and remove this one. Magical Echo, 16 damage counters on the VMAX. Get 3 prizes. Genesect. Oh man, we got no energies. No energies on the Regi. 230 minus 40 is actually enough to knock out the Genesect. Oh my god, they just conceded though. Yeah, they weren't playing right. They should have done the Elisa onto the Meloetta. I mean, why the hell did they do... Why did they do it on the Mew VMAX? That makes no sense. So that's all for this video. We got enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Have a good day and bye for now, people. Enjoy life.